If I only had 10 weeks and I wanted to lose 20 pounds by New Year's and I was back at my starting weight, which was 275 pounds, here's exactly what I would do in 4 easy steps. This 4-step guide is starting today, Tuesday, October 28th, and will go until January 1st, 2026. You're gonna be surprised at number 4 because nobody talks about this. Before I get started, anyone watching this is gonna have to be honest with themselves about their weight and what kind of goal they need to set for themselves. But you're gonna have to adjust that goal to suit your needs. But if you're someone who has more than 100 pounds to lose like I did, then if you stay consistent with these steps every day, 2 pounds a week is actually doable. Also keep in mind, I'm not a doctor or a professional of any kind. This is just what worked for me and my experience and what I would do. And this helped me get 130 pounds off and keep it off for over 10 years. Once you get your weight loss goals settled, now you need to do what Kyle and I call locking in. You only have 10 weeks, so you gotta get serious and you gotta make these 4 steps non-negotiable and commit to being consistent with them every day. Number 1, walk for 15 minutes every day. Walking is one of the best forms of cardio for fat loss because anybody at any fitness level can sustain it. And what you want to do is be honest here too about a time frame or a time limit that will work for you and your fitness level, because most people right out the gate want to do a time frame to walk that isn't sustainable, which is what Kyle and I used to do. Be honest with yourself and set a time that is gonna work for you and your fitness level. For me and Kyle, where we were at being morbidly obese, 15 minutes was challenging but doable for us. So we made the goal every day, non-negotiable, to walk for 15 minutes, rain or shine. And at first it was hard because our weight was causing a lot of issues. So we walked at a pace that we could do, which was pretty slow at first. And we took as many breaks as we needed. Usually every couple minutes, one or both of us would need to stop and we would do it. It didn't matter how many breaks we took as long as we completed the 15 minutes every day. And we literally did it rain or shine. And the first day we actually had a snowstorm where the snow was literally up to our knees. But because we committed, we went out in the knee-deep snow and we did our 15 minutes. On days where the weather is just impossible to go outside, we don't let that be an excuse. We would walk on the spot inside or do laps around the house, or we would go to the mall and walk inside the mall and make sure that we got our 15 minutes in. And we still do that today. We just do a little more cardio now that we're fitter. I paired these 4 steps with portion control to lose my weight. So if you want to know the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose it, you can buy my weight loss ebook called The First 50. The link's down below and code Nicole will save you 10% off. And if you're looking for a baller protein snack to help keep you full and look forward to what you're eating, check these out. You gotta try these. They are HTLT Subs Seco Bars. This is the Milky Crisp flavor. It literally tastes like a chocolate bar, but with less sugar and more protein. And I always take one of these in my purse on the road because if I'm out and about and I'm hungry, I have a tasty filling snack to help tide me over until my next meal, and it keeps me way less tempted to eat something that I didn't plan on. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below for these. Number 2, make one low-calorie swap. Pick something that you are consuming a lot of calories every day with and focus on that. Most people want to make a swap for every food that they're eating and it becomes way too overwhelming. So pick one that is something that you're consuming a ton of calories and focus on that. For Kyle and I, it was drinking our liquid calories. I was drinking 7 cans of regular Dr. Pepper every single day. 1 can of Dr. Pepper is 140 calories. So 140 calories times 7 cans is 980 calories that I was drinking every day just in liquid. So I switched from regular Dr. Pepper to Diet Dr. Pepper, and I saved myself almost 1,000 calories a day. I did the math, and 980 calories a day for the 66 days that this guide is going to go till, the total is 64,680 calories. So just by making that one swap, I was saving almost 65,000 calories, which means just this one switch alone would help me lose the 20 pounds in a couple of months. Number 3, stop eyeballing your food and start portioning it out. Most people, when they start losing weight, they'll immediately switch to eating healthy food, but they won't look at what they're eating. They'll just eat a bunch of healthy food and expect to lose weight. Weight loss is about quantity, not quality. You need to eat less and be in a calorie deficit in order to lose weight. It's not about the quality. So Kyle and I didn't change what we were eating, we changed how much. And the first thing that we started portioning out was our chips, because we were eating a bag, which was a family-sized bag of chips each every night for a snack. We didn't want to give up the chips because that just caused it to backfire in the past. So we decided to keep it in, but we went from a bag to a large bowl. And this is the exact bowl that we used, the exact serving size. We filled the bowl up, it equaled to about half the bag. So we literally cut our portion sizes in half and saved hundreds of calories by doing that. We still got to eat the chips, but we took in less calories. Number 4, build in treats. Nobody talks about this, and we learned from experience, if you don't build treats in, even if you're doing a short goal like 10 weeks, it's gonna backfire at some point. What I mean by building in treats is 2 things. The first thing, Kyle and I made sure to have dessert every single night, and we still do that because we loved it, and cutting it out, just like cutting out our favorite foods, it just backfired. So we had a portion of low-calorie ice cream and a serving of cookies, low-cal ones, every night when we started our journey. And that really helped us stick to what we were doing because we didn't feel restricted or deprived. We knew we were gonna get another portion of ice cream and cookies the next night. And a portion of ice cream for us was half a cup of ice cream and 2 low-calorie cookies. The second thing when I say build in treats means if you're going to have holidays, American Thanksgiving is coming up, Christmas, New Year's, if you've got birthdays that you're celebrating, if you normally have different food or you like to enjoy bigger dinners or, a few more treats on those days, it's important to continue to do that, but plan it. So if you know that you're going to celebrate with your family on Thanksgiving, eat regular most of the day. Follow all of the steps. Do your cardio, make your low-calorie swap, portion out your food until you get to the celebration. Then enjoy your celebration. Eat what you want. Enjoy the snacks, the desserts, the meals. Then as soon as you leave the celebration, get right back on your regular meal plan and continue following the 4 steps. Then when Christmas comes, do the same thing. Our first Christmas, we did not eat treats. We watched everyone else eat them. We felt super deprived. When we went home, a few days later, all heck broke loose. We ate a bunch of food that we really didn't want to, and we felt guilty, so it spiraled, and we just kept eating and eating and eating and made it very hard to get back on track. So we realized if we would have just allowed ourselves to enjoy the Christmas food with our family on that day and celebrate things like birthdays and Thanksgiving by enjoying the food, it would have been much easier for us to stay on track and to not feel the need to keep eating and to eat things that we didn't want to. This sign on our fridge isn't just there for decoration. Weight loss should never be a punishment. Remember, all throughout your journey not to forget this. Weight loss should be enjoyable and feel exciting. You should want to do it every day. It should not feel like a punishment and like you're dreading it and like you never want to do it again. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.